want third and shorts. 1 of 7 on third downs here today. The handoff and the big run up the middle. Graham has the speed. Graham may go the distance. Oh, Alfonso Graham does it again. Touchdown, Morgan State. Graham has the breakaway speed and the explosiveness that Morgan State needs. His second touchdown of the day, and the Bears have their first lead of the afternoon.
3rd and 5. Richard, the freshman. See how dangerous he is running the football. He's going to run it this time. And cuts back and loses the football, and it's picked up by the Morgan State Bears. An opportunity for them to scoop and score, and that is the case. Touchdown, Malachi Washington. Injured last season, he's back, and he makes the biggest play of his college career there to scoop it and score it. 3rd and 3 on the 33 for the Bears. Opening drive of this MEAC game. It's homecoming at Morgan State. Chase has the first down and a lot more up the middle. Chase has running room. He's going to the end zone for the touchdown. Joshua Chase puts the Bears on the board. A 33-yard touchdown run. Joshua Chase, his first rushing touchdown of the season.
1st and 10. 5 first downs already for Georgetown in this opening quarter with 3:57 to go. Scoreless game. Burnell going down the field towards the end zone, has a man. Touchdown, Georgetown. The touchdown catch, Doss, his first touchdown of the season. Burnell throws his 6th touchdown of the year, and the Hoyas are on the board. Pretty pass play.
3rd and 6 from the 10 for A&T. Trying to tie this game, down 10-3. The Aggies have scored 119 second quarter points, being shut out here in this quarter by the Morgan State Bear defense. Carter throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. The touchdown catch by Zachary Leslie, his 4th touchdown of the season. Carter with his 10th touchdown pass of the season.
One more opportunity for Tyrone Wheatley and his Bears to get the pendulum swinging in the proper direction of winning, which could spark a special offseason that might turn into a winning season next fall. It's senior day at Morgan State as the Bears welcome a first-time opponent from just up the Beltway, the Georgetown Hoyas. Good afternoon on campus at the National Treasure, Morgan State University in Baltimore, Maryland for Senior Day and Military Appreciation Day. Out of the Patriot League, the 2-7 Georgetown Hoyas, and from the MEAC, the 1-9 Morgan State Bears, it's college football on the MEAC Digital Network on ESPN+. Hi again, everybody. Great to see you this week. I'm Phil Schoener alongside my partner, the czar of the playbook, Emery Hunt. Both of these teams have struggled. They would love to end their season with a victory, but only one team could do that today. As far as Georgetown is concerned, they love to throw the football, second best in the Patriot League, and they have a special player there, wide receiver Josh Tomas.
He's someone that has to touch the football at least 5 times on a drive. He can put the ball in the paint, whether it's a receiver downfield, in the wide receiver run game, or even as a returner. He is someone that's special with the ball in his hands.
Morgan State's best wideout wraps up a 7-year college football career today, Wesley Woolfolk.
Big-time leader for this football team, someone that they go to for leadership, and it shows out there on the field. When they need a big play, whether it's inside the red zone or on third downs, he's a guy that tends to make the play, as you see right there, big touchdown in that early part of the contest against North Carolina Central.
Well, Emery, you are very familiar with both teams here today. What will it take for one of these teams to get a victory in the final game of the season?
Well, for me, both teams are really good on defense and special teams. So where they struggled all season long has been finding explosives on offense. Who can find explosives will win the game.
Well, it is Senior Day here at Hughes Stadium, the last game of the season for some of these players on the field. It'll be the last time they ever played the game of football. It'll be an emotional day. It's a Beltway battle for the first time ever. Georgetown and Morgan State. Kickoff is coming up on the MEAC Digital Network on ESPN+.
3 game, 10:44 to go here, second quarter. Battle of field goals between a team with only 1 win this season and a 6-2 team ranked in the top 20 in the country. Carter has the completion of Baker out of the backfield. Not much there. So the Morgan State defense again making big play after big play.
When I talked about polish, I'm talking about Carl Garnes. You watch him fight through this block and make the receiver make the tackle. So just a great job by him, staying relentless. And that's the type of player that Coach Wheatley talks about that he wants on that football team. Garnes used that block as a way to get to the ball carrier and made that stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackle for a loss, and it was just basically Garnes' forearm, which was enough to bring him down.
I like how Khalil Carter is reading the field. He's seeing the field really well, especially late in the play. He just has to set his feet and deliver a more accurate pass because he's seeing the field perfectly.
Carter completes 56% of his passes, only had one interception coming in today, threw an interception, so now 2 on the season. A&T goes to the ground. Martin on the carry. Gets it to the 25-yard line. So Martin had a little bit of a break. Baker was in, got a couple of carries, but now Jermaine Martin, the 1,000-yard rusher, back in. 16 touchdowns this season. We showed you his numbers nationally, and of course, atop the MEAC, one of the top rushers in all of the country.
8.1 yards a carry doesn't even make sense. That's how great of a back Jermaine Martin is.
3rd and 7 now for the Aggies. It's a big third down, 38% on third downs this season. Carter, here comes the pressure, has to get rid of it, and it's intercepted. The second pick of the game for the Morgan State defense. And the interception on the return. This is something that Rico Kennedy on the move. This is what the Morgan State team needed, their defense to come up and make a big play. And how about 1 interception the entire season, 2 interceptions here in the first half. Carter, Rico Kennedy picks him off. Kennedy's 2nd interception of the season.
And that's a situation where he's trying to avoid taking a hit and just threw the football without seeing where he was throwing the football, and that's how you get an interception if you're Rico Kennedy. And with a great job just flipping the field for Morgan State, putting his offense in a great situation to come away with points.
Not only does Rico Kennedy lead the MEAC in tackles and 3rd in tackles for a loss, that was his 2nd interception of the season after that big hit that Carter took by Colby Warrior.
Warrior came off that edge, perfect name for a defender, to lay that hit to force that ill-advised throw, and Rico Kennedy was able to clean up and bring it back the other way.
So now could the Morgan State offense cash in on that big interception and return by Rico Kennedy? Joshua Chase gets the carry, gets 3 yards, a 2nd and 7 coming up. So Rico Kennedy, a man of many hats. Not only is a student and a college football player, he's a father, husband, and the 2nd child is on the way. So he has a lot of responsibility and gets the job done. A man of many hats and one of the top defensive players in the entire MEAC. Harris throwing, looking, has the catch down to the 1-yard line. What a great grab, but they're going to say no. Gravett was not in bounds. Gravett incomplete as he caught the football but wasn't able to stay in. Let's get another look at it.
He was bobbling that football, but I thought he came down in bounds.
Yeah, I like 1 foot. Let's get a look at this play.
There.
Right
That's
there.
A catch.
Let's see what it looked like.
And they're going to stop and take a look at it because that was a great grab.
Well, we looked at Gravett. He's a big target, 18 catches this season, 6'4", the sophomore, 228 yards receiving. That was a pretty nice thrown ball by Harris, right to Gravett.
Yeah, that was probably the best pass I saw Harris throw this season because he had to put touch on that ball down the sideline in between 2 defenders, and he was able to layer that thing in perfectly to the outside shoulder, and Gravett got that right foot in bounds before that left foot touched out of bounds.
So we're under review. The play's up to the review booth, and they'll see if they can get this right.
Catch.
Yep, and then foot, and then the 2nd foot out of bounds. But, of course, this isn't Sunday. It's Saturday, so you need 1 foot in, and it's good to go. NFL, that wouldn't have been a catch. College, you need the 1. Clearly had it, right? He clearly had the catch, established the catch, and then got that 1 foot in bounds. So Morgan State could be setting up with a 1st and goal on Military Appreciation Day. With a 1st and goal on the 1-yard line after the Harris to Gravett, originally called incomplete. They said he was out of bounds and didn't get a foot in, but the play is under review. We'll wait for the call here from Antroy Singleton.
After further review, The ruling on the field is reversed. The ball was caught at the 2-yard line, first and goal.
So that's a huge play for Morgan State. After the interception by Rico Kennedy, they need to cash in and they need a touchdown. We'll have the football first and goal at the 2-yard line. And take a look at this very nice thrown ball by Harris, and then a great catch by Gervette.
And Gervette with a great piece of awareness, knowing where you are on the football field, knowing how much room he had to play with, was able to get that 1 foot in bounds and haul in the reception at the same time.
So Morgan State trying to get their first touchdown in 8 quarters. Shutout last week. Looking for 6. Joshua Chase into the end zone. Touchdown Morgan State. Joshua Chase, a 2-yard touchdown for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season for the senior from Washington, D.C.
That's just a great job up front by Morgan State. You saw that entire left side of that offensive line just wash that entire right side of the defensive front of North Carolina A&T one way, cleared a huge lane for Chase to squirt right through, and his touchdown was able to power him across the goal line for 6.
O'Shea on for the extra point. Morgan State takes the lead on North Carolina A&T after the interception by Rico Kennedy, going 4 plays, 20 yards. The Joshua Chase 2-yard touchdown. O'Shea's extra point is up, and it is good. It was one of the biggest wins in program history for Morgan State last year, a 16-13 upset win at North Carolina A&T. Can they do it again? Joshua Chase puts them on the board. Tyrone Wheatley looking for a signature win. This would be his signature win in his first season as the new head coach. 5 different coaches in the last 7 years here at Morgan State. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Carter, pressure, sacked! Down he goes! 2nd sack of the game for the Morgan State defense, and who else? He had the big interception, and Rico Kennedy has the big sack.
So excellent job right there, just staying relentless. You saw him push, pull, and rip to get past that right tackle for the sack. Excellent job by Rico Kennedy.
Rico Kennedy, the leading tackler in the MEAC, 3rd in the conference in tackle for a loss. The heart of this football team, the guy that wears all those hats, as we mentioned before, and who else would you want to make a big play for the defense than that man? Because he wants to get this win. He was there last year when it happened at North Carolina A&T. He wants to see it happen here in his final year at Morgan State.
That's a great technical job out there on the corner. You saw the push explode to the chest of the lineman, pull him back towards you, and then rip. He used his own momentum against him, got back there and got the sack. Now it's 4th and 17. You have 2 options. Either play the sticks or you send pressure. Don't let Carter sit back there and have all day to throw.
Well, there's been stuff happening that usually doesn't happen in North Carolina A&T. They came into this game. Carter only had 1 interception all season. He has 2 today. All season, they've only given up 10 sacks all season. Carter's been sacked twice today. So that's how good that Morgan State defense is playing. Here we go, 57 seconds to go. 4th down for Carter and the Aggies. This is the ball game. Incomplete! Morgan State is going to pull the upset for the 2nd straight year. Washington takes his helmet off, and a lot of the Morgan State Bears taking their time getting back to the sidelines in celebration of a signature victory.